So far today, we have seen 3 action games, and each of them are with different features and fun. But this one definitely stands out with its beautifully made visual effect and its fascinating movement designs. So this game we are going to showcase now is called Lightclusters, and with me I have Dominic from Starpixel Studios. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing fine. So I'm Dominic. I'm from Starpixel Studios.
Good. It's so good to have you here. So why don't you talk a little more about this game? What is this game about?
Right. So this game is.
Sorry. Do you mind to pull the microphone a little bit closer to your mouth?
Is this okay?
Yes, much better.
Okay.
Thank you. A little bit closer, like this.
Like this?
Yes.
Can?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So this is a non-targeting action game, anime inspired as well. So so this is based on one of the reference games is one of my old childhood games, Dragoness. So they also utilize a non-targeting system, and it's also very fast-paced.
Okay.
So I wanted to replicate the feeling of fighting bosses in such an intense environment.
Intense environment. Okay. But what's the story behind, like the concept behind the game? Like for the environment, how do you design to be like this, in a natural environment? What's the time it's set?
Okay, so the world is actually set in this place that we simply call the celestial plane.
Okay.
So the characters here, like the player itself, is considered a star.
A star.
Yes.
Okay.
So they do have weapons that allow them to do special abilities.
Okay.
So in this case, our main character Citrin here has the sword called the Sparking Testimonial, and he has the ability to change forms. So if you allow me to show,
yes, sure. Let's get
over
right
here
into it.
And you can see that there's 2 weapon forms right at the moment.
Yes.
So depending on what skill they use, for example, when I learn the X, then I learn the X skill and I equip it here. Right? So right now I'm on the sword, right? But when I use the X skill, it will change to the X.
Oh wow!
Yes.
The fighting movement is like, oh wow!
Yes. So the ultimate will also change when it's fully charged as well.
Okay.
So the other thing is that the player can put 5 of the same skills if they wish to. So the reason for that is to give them the freedom of choice on how they want to play.
Okay.
Because I think to me that is fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can switch like so for example for the other weapon, you can learn different abilities about that and then switch it between the axe
both
and the sword.
Yes.
Okay.
Depending on the setup that you make up. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't we just like explore a little bit more about the world.
Yep. So at the moment there is only a single boss here for the demo. So I'll run forward, and if you trigger the boss right over there, so the boss will run towards the player as well. In this case. So right now I'll use the buff, and in this game there's the super armor system. As you can see, there's a white buff below the health. So so player do have
so you just switch to the sword.
Yeah. So I switch back to the sword. I can dodge back and all my attacks will become will be new to the sword. Yes.
Oh, and then the X.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I switch back the X, I'll start using X attack instead, and everything else will change accordingly. So allow me to try to get my ultimate. I'm a bit hard with this weapon actually.
So this is one of the boss in the game?
Yes, yes. It's one of the bosses, yes.
And how many bosses are there?
At the moment it's only this one. We did have some others in development as well. But I think this is one of the more polished ones for now. Yes, so some bosses will have like special mechanics, like for example, this one is when it reaches 50% health, you'll do that wide area attack. So the easy way to dodge it is to just go behind the boss itself. Yes.
The animation that you made is like really fascinating.
Thank you. Yes. Wait, let me try to get it down from my HP going down.
Okay.
So the player can also play a bit more passively as well to get their ultimate and then just break the enemy down from there.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
We can try it again.
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay, so
but it's definitely intense, just like you said, like the boss fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for progression wise, right, I wanted to tie most of it to the skill tree. So in this case, you can see there are enhancement version of the original skill, so you make them stronger as well. Yeah. And much easier. So some of them are just like direct buffs, like this one will recover health, for example. Yeah.
So like your experience will activate when you can upgrade this, like advance these abilities?
Sorry?
Like how your experience will activate when you can improve, like enhance these abilities?
Yeah. So for example, if I use the 4th skill, right?
Yeah.
And on the enhanced version, it will explode 3 times instead of 1. So that's. And for the cyclone it has a bigger AOE. I think it's broken, but it's pretty huge.
Yeah, it is.
It is, yes. So you can see now I'm ultimate ready, right? You can use it, and you'll break the enemy.
Wow.
And that will give you enough time to do more damage.
Yeah. This is like so dazzling. Like even just watch you fight, it's like so satisfying. Like.
Thank you. That should be enough. Yep.
How come just like you just did it in a second?
Because
compared with last time.
it's because of the enhancements.
So there's like a big difference after you do the enhancements. Okay, so is there like a story behind the whole game set?
Right. At the moment, we're thinking of like rewriting the story to fit the current version of the game.
Yeah.
Yes, but the initial idea was that Citrine is a star from the celestial plane, as I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Yep, and then there are corrupted stars that are like attacking the worlds.
Okay.
So they're like fighting each other.
Right.
So,
okay.
I mean, that's like kind of the main thing that I can say, at the moment.
So what the protagonist's main goal is to somehow like beat the darkness?
Something around that line, yes.
Yeah, okay. So for the demo part, like is there anything else you can show us from the boss fight and then the enhancement system? Yeah.
There's one more thing I can show is actually the town. To me, it's actually, we thought it's actually pretty funny, the town. So we decided to put some funny stuff in there. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a village?
Yeah, so there are NPCs around here. I think the most entertaining one has to be like the touching grass part. Yeah. And there's a training dummy here so players can like experiment and all that. Like maybe optimal distance for this skill, for example.
Okay.
All that kind of stuff, yeah. So over there's what we call the grass touching group or something. Then they all say we just like to touch grass.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all they do.
Okay.
Yeah, we did attempt
to... It's like kind of for fun.
Yeah, it's just for fun. It's a for fun thing, yeah.
Okay, so for now, how is the development process going?
Right now, we are in the middle of planning like after this event.
Okay.
So like what we're going to do next. So we're definitely going to develop the more bosses, yes.
Yeah.
And maybe tweak the combat system a bit more depending on the feedback.
Okay, okay. So when can we expect this? Maybe will there be an early access soon?
We are planning to launch early access around June.
Around June,
yes, around
this year?
Time. Yes.
Okay. And when will be the full version to be expected to be out?
Actually, we haven't planned out that far yet.
Okay, so depending on how the feedback you receive from the
depending
early
on the feedback,
access, and maybe like improvements and content like increasing, fixing, and then there's like a full version that we can expect.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, this is really a beautiful game, and like the movement is an RPG combined with an action game, but like I can tell like how you design the characters, the environment, and of course the bosses fight, and the fighting movements are all very fluid and beautifully designed. I really love them. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anything you want to say about this game?
Wishlist on Steam.
Yeah, wishlist to Steam. And for the people who want to know more about this game in the near future, any updates, where can they find you?
You can check out our social medias, Instagram and Twitter.
Okay.
X, yes.
Okay, so just type in Starpixel.
Yeah, just Lightclusters only.
Okay, Lightclusters.
Or on the Steam page as well, also works. Yes.
On the Steam page. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, don't forget to follow them on their social medias and to wishlist Lightclusters. It will be out in the near future. And thank you so much for sharing this game with me. It's really beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so for the people who are watching, there are more indie games to come, and then we will have a short break. But do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.